Welcome to a LaunchPad where ideas lift off, but only if they're good. From self-driving cars to protein bars, 16 aspiring entrepreneurs are looking to win a spot at the final pitch day. That's where they'll have the opportunity to present their ideas in front of a live audience to attract investments and maybe even win a cash prize. But before all that, they must face our 3 experienced industry experts. Will these budding entrepreneurs impress with their pitch, or will they crumble under pressure? Stepping out onto the LaunchPad is Team Candy Cutlery with their sweet solution to an environmental problem.
I think for me it was really a class I took in grade 11. It was an entrepreneurship class, and together as a class with the teacher's guidance, we made a business during the semester and we sold tie-dye socks. And it kind of made me realize that, hey, if a class of grade 11s can make a profit selling tie-dye socks, you know, it's not really that hard well, it's hard, but you can do it when you start working and putting things together.
Well, similar to Dan, I was inspired by a school class, but as well, prior to that, it was more so my parents and how they started their own business. It was more so to make a living, but it was just because through making a living, I realized that it was also very fun to start your own business and be financially independent. Candy Cutlery is our first line of products from our company, Tough Candy Incorporated. And what we do is we create edible and functional and of course flavorful products, edible utensils, as well as edible shot glasses and other lines. But we basically make spoons that you can eat. And what's great about it is that it's 100% biodegradable, it's eco-friendly, and of course it's delicious. My parents are very eco-friendly and they've instilled that into me. So I had the idea of edible chopsticks. And I brought this idea to the Y2 Entrepreneurship Labs. And there I met my teammates, and together we iterated the product and we turned it into candy spoons.
So we decided to attend the Y2 Youth for Youth entrepreneur competition. That's where we met Lynn, and she pitched the idea, and when I heard it, I had this feeling, I knew this is what I wanted to be part of, and I dragged her along as well.
So initially these spoons were created to help reduce our carbon footprint on the earth. So stores actually go through around 1,000 plastic spoons every week, and so that was a very devastating fact for us because plastic waste is here to stay and it's really not going away since we have no solution to the problem. And so by using Candy Cutlery, we are helping to reduce that waste.
So I attended a conference at Queen's University, and that's where I first met Daniel and Lynn. It was a entrepreneurship kind of conference, and they just pitched me their idea. They were looking for a food science student, and I just so happened to be there, so they brought me on board.
Right now we're currently at the kind of scaling up stage. So we've spent the last year testing our product, coming up with a recipe that's not going to break when you're eating your ice cream, kind of testing that out with a bunch of consumers, different ice cream shop owners. Essentially, we've spent the last year preparing to go to market and bring the spoon to market. So right now, we're accepting orders and we're essentially making the spoon and shipping it out. So recently we've been participating in Guelph's, the University of Guelph's Sea-Based program, so that really helped us to propel our business forward even more, gain a lot more sales, as well as help with a lot of the regulatory issues that we face because we are in the food industry. I think we all really see Candy Cutlery taking off by getting a large ice cream chain to carry our spoons. Because once you get a large ice cream chain, it can really help you scale into different areas of the country, as well as if it's a multinational ice cream chain, it can help you scale and kind of have your into the US market or some other international market.
Can this team of students single-handedly remove thousands of plastic spoons from our landfills? Will the sweet solution impress our panel of experts?
Congratulations on all your successes to date. I know I saw the team last year, and you guys have
Yes.
come a long way, so congratulations. You've got some really strategic connections and partnerships. And maybe just a quick question to kick things off. So some of you are in high school, some of you in university. How are you balancing being entrepreneurs and actually doing all the great stuff you've done to date with your studies and kind of what's the next plan for the team?
Right. So thank you so much for your question. Definitely, we have been working really hard to balance school as well as work, as this is something that we've been dreaming of, and it's definitely a part of our mission, and we all value it, and we're all passionate about it. So the passion really drives us forward. We're all busy students. The IB program is crazy. Like, there's economics for me, there's food science, and there's the management program at McGill for Daniel. And so with that being said, we meet at least once a week online. We're using social media as well as any sort of online platforms to help us with productivity. And of course, we do delegate tasks and we plan ahead of time. So really, this summer is our time to really figure out which of our sectors we should be looking at. We've been looking at, for example, catering companies, as well as just B2C customers, and of course the shops, right?
And I meant to say it's delicious. This food.
Thank you so much.
It is very tasty. This food.
Thank you.
But do you have an unsweetened version or a sugar-free version for those of us that have issues with our glucose levels?
So at the moment, we're solely focusing on the current version that you have right now, which is the sugar-based product. However, in the future, we've definitely considered expanding into different products as well as different iterations of the same product.
Really a great idea, and your go-to-market strategy is to go after rather than going directly to consumers, but you're going through the shops or like specialty groups like the Oslo law firm. That's a great strategy as well. So I think you should continue to work towards what you have to accomplish. Certainly, I mean, within our group, we are investors and advisors. We'll be very happy to work with you on whether it's an investment or even if you need some mentorship. But good luck with what you've done. I think you're going to go very far with this. With your business.
Reducing your environmental footprint is a noble cause, and making that taste good while doing it takes talent, technology, and teamwork. This team of young entrepreneurs have got the smarts and the sweet spoons. Coming up, we meet another exciting new venture.